think what we've seen there, Brazil winning the toss and choosing to go second. It's just a feel thing, isn't it? Statistically, you're better off going first, put the pressure on the opposition. The advantage may be slight, but it's still there all the same in the statistics. Romario Cunha and Joao Pedro. And going to be the two heroes in this one. Pedro, by the way, saved 3 penalties against Paraguay and one in regular time against France and 2 more in the shootout. So he's got previous in this tournament. Romario Cunha has a reputation, but he's bringing that from the Euros earlier this year. Will he be rusty? Doubt it. Both goalkeepers getting the run through. And say Brazil, having won the toss, deciding to let the Portuguese go first. So Thomas Suarez just been on for the last, 10-15 minutes or so. He's going to take the first one here. Needs to get Portugal off to a good start. There's been a few rule changes over the last few years with regards to what goalkeepers can do. Has to stay off his line, can't come forwards at all, really. At least 1 foot has to be on the line when they push off to make the dive, especially as they usually dive forwards. So Suarez against Pedro. Brilliant penalty. Portugal strike first blood in the penalty shootout. Great spot kick from Thomas Suarez into the top left-hand corner. Now then, how do Brazil reply to that? And Del, having taken the winning spot kick in the shootout in the final of the South American Championships earlier this year. Given the opening spot kick here, vital that they don't fall behind early on here, Brazil. So Del against Romario. Making the calculations. Where's this one going? Bottom corner. Keeper went the right way. Couldn't get there in time. Both. Well, that'll be a relief to Del. Next up for Portugal, Martin Čelmik scored the winner in the shootout against Italy in the semi-finals at the Euros. What can he do here? Čelmik against Joao Pedro. Glass it into the roof of the net. Again, the keeper goes the right way. Again, no chance. 3 very good spot kicks so far in this shootout for a place in the final. Čelmik just giving a bit of a boost to the fans as well. Now then, Thiago steps up. As you'd expect, the pantomime booing from the Portuguese fans. Thiago against Romario. Keeps it gone the right way for all 3 kicks so far, not been able to stop any of them. Oh, that's a brilliant penalty. Even hit the side netting first. And again, the keeper goes the right way, and again, the penalty simply too good. It was a nice height, to be fair, for the goalkeeper. He just couldn't get there in time. Could hardly have got that closer to the post. So then, Santiago Verdi. Another substitute steps up. Well, both teams are perfect 2 from 2 so far. Can Santiago Verdi continue that trend? It's a pause in the kick, in the run-up. And he sends the keeper the wrong way. Portugal keeping their noses in front here. Now then, the captain, Zé Lucas. What can the captain do from here? He didn't even take one in the final of the South American Championships. The referee is coming over to make sure the keeper doesn't encroach the line. See there, just starting off slightly behind so they can get some forward momentum into the dive. And the keeper going the wrong way. I don't think it had got there anyway. That was such a good penalty from Zé Lucas. And this has been, so far, a very high-quality penalty shootout. 3 from 3 for both teams. All 6 spot kicks in the corners or into the roof of the net. Now, who's next up for Portugal? João Pereira. Scored a spot kick against Italy at the Euros in the semi-finals. Can he do the same here? The tension palpable. João Pedro prepares himself, and he's sent the wrong way as well. Portugal 4 from 4, and the pressure piling onto Brazil every time they step up now, knowing they have to score just to get back on level terms. The job done for Pereira. Now Pacheco. In as a replacement left back. Normally plays in midfield. He's had a brilliant game in defence as the number 15. Can he be brilliant from the penalty spot as well? Pacheco measures his run up, and the keeper goes the wrong way again. 4-4. And we are now effectively in sudden death territory. So now the 5th of the predetermined penalty takers to walk up for Portugal. And it's the goalkeeper. Don't often see this from Mario. Steps up and goal kicks it over the crossbar. Well, is that the hammer blow for Portugal? Is that the kick that pretty much sends Brazil into the final? I think that ball's still rising. Well, it's not over yet. Varane steps up, scored in the shootout against France. Which had also missed one in normal time. With the pressure on. Ruan now. Can Romario make up for his miss just moments ago? Off the cheeks from Ruan. And he's put it against the post. Would you believe it? 8 immaculate spot kicks. Then Romario blazes one over the bar. Only for Ruan to hit the post. And if that had gone in, Brazil would have been in the final. And now we're into sudden death. So now we'll just go through one by one. Each of the players who haven't already taken a penalty until we have a clear winner. So first up, João. Don't know how. Remember, these are the players who weren't picked to be one of the 5 penalty takers. It's the sort of thing that can go either way. How steps up. I think the keeper just wrong-footed. And so now Brazil must score this next penalty, or Portugal will go through to Thursday's final. Gabriel Mack. He's been used as a substitute 6 times in this tournament, hasn't started a game. Did score his penalty against France, though. Can he do the same here? So if he misses or it's saved, Portugal will go through. No problem. Cool, calm and collected is Gabriel Mack. Sends the keeper the wrong way. And we carry on. So then, next up, Jose Neto, the left back. Neto against João Pedro. This to give Portugal the advantage once more. Well, a shorter run up than most. Same result though. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Hit with authority. So now again, and this is why going first in a penalty shootout, statistically at least, is the way forwards. Because now every spot kick for Brazil is one to stay in the tournament. So Angelo, the right back, steps up this time. The longer run up. And it's over the bar. And Portugal are into the final of the Under-17s World Cup for the first time in their history. And Brazil are out. And what scenes there as the players go over to celebrate with the fans, and of course, I'm sure, the friends and family in there as well. There's the captain who was substituted off in the second half, Rafael Quintas. And Portugal, they've waited 22 years to even come to